Philippians 4, verse 6 through 7, the Bible says, be anxious for nothing, but in everything we should give thanks to God. And it said, but the peace of God will guard our hearts and our mind. So when we pray, our prayer then will shift us from worry into worship. So our prayer will shift us from worry to worship. We want to worship God. And what kind of worshipers is God looking for? He is looking for true worshipers. Come on, type true worshipers. The Bible said God is looking for true worshipers. And the true worshipers will worship him in spirit and in truth. Because when we worship him, we will know his worth. We will know how much God is worth in our lives. Have you ever been in a dark place and it seemed like you know no way out, but you begin to worship God? And see, out of worship, then we can now learn how to pray. Because sometimes when we come kneeling before God or laying prostrate before God, we don't even know how to pray or what to pray. But when we begin to worship him, when we begin to open up our mouth and worship God, then the words will begin to flow from our hearts, because now worship brings our ushering the presence of God. And when we are in the presence of God, we are now at liberty to open up our hearts and our mind and our spirit to give him the worship that he desires and the worship that is due unto his name. So he said, be anxious about nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication we should make our requests be made known unto God. But the God of peace will guard our hearts and our mind, so that when we pray, it will shift the focus of us and put it and take it off worry and place it on worship, so that God will give us the right mindset, so that we can go about today, tomorrow, and whatever time God allows us to live.